Well, it's an absolutely beautiful day here in Pittsburgh, and we're going to be taking a look at Milwaukee's new hydraulic driver, the Surge. We're going to be comparing it to the existing one-key impact driver. We're going to do some tests, we're going to take a look at decibel levels, we're going to talk about price and more. So let's take a look at the box. Again, this is the Surge hydraulic driver, model number 2760-20. It's 50% quieter than the standard impact driver, has 3 times less vibration, and has a longer sustained torque. So we're going to be testing all this. Here are the specifications. It has a 4-mode drive control. The RPM ranges from 0 to 3,000. The IPM is 0 to 4,000. The sustained fastening torque is 450 inch-pounds. The length is 5 inches, and the total weight is 2.1 pounds. This has a hydraulic powertrain to it, which reduces the metal-on-metal impact and makes it be quieter than a standard impact driver. This also has a Powerstate brushless motor, in case you were wondering. So let's go ahead and open it up. This is the tool-only kit that I got, and we're going to be using an M18 battery that I got with the other one-key impact driver. As you can see here, you have 4 different settings, 1, 2, 3, and then self-tapping. Setting 1 goes up to 900 RPM, setting 2 is 2100 RPMs, and setting 3 is up to the maximum of 3000 RPMs. Now this setting here where the little screw is located on the impact driver, this is for driving self-tapping screws and sheet metal. So obviously there's a belt clip here, and then you have your bit holder on the right hand side. To slide a battery in, it's real simple. You just slide it in like so until you hear the click. And if you want to, all you need to do is press on this button here to switch between the different numbers. So it's kind of hard to see because it's actually sunny today in Pittsburgh, but if you press on the button, you'll go from 1, 2, 3, and into the self-tapping functionality. I'm going to be performing all the tests with the M18 Red Lithium XC 5.0 amp hour battery. The biggest reason why I'm excited about this is obviously the fact that it's going to be cutting down on the noise. We do a lot of projects in confined spaces like bathrooms, and if you're putting in cement board or drywall, putting in new joists, if those are damaged, it can be pretty loud in that small space. And so if you're cutting down on the noise and the vibration, that's a great thing for the user. I'm just going to put on some gloves because it's actually kind of cold today in Pittsburgh, even though it's sunny. We're going to be doing some tests here. First, we're going to be using the Surge impact driver to drive some 3-inch deck screws into this pressure-treated lumber. Then we're going to do the exact same test with the one-key impact driver. We just want to see how does the performance stand up between these two. Alright, so this is the Surge. We're going to do 3 deck screws, 3 3-inch deck screws into this pressure-treated lumber with it, and then we'll do 3 screws with the one-key impact driver. So this is my one-key impact driver right here. I'm going to do the same test with it. As you can tell, that was pretty loud compared to the Surge impact driver, but how loud? So we're going to do this test again and see what is the decibel level. This first test is going to be with the Surge. So that's screw number 1 with the Surge, and this is screw number 2. And then this next test is going to be with the one-key impact driver. Here's screw number 1. And then screw number 2. Alright, let's see how this hydraulic driver does with a 1-inch speed bore bit by Irwin. We're going to be boring a 1-inch hole through this 2x4. Now we're going to do the exact same test with the 1-key driver. Alright, so what are my thoughts on the Surge? Well, first of all, the price is $149. That's for the bare tool, so you're not going to get a battery with that. But I think $149 is a fair price for it. If you're in the M18 universe, let's say you already have a Milwaukee M18 tool, you can use an M18 battery with the Surge, so please keep that in mind. In terms of the performance, I don't think you're sacrificing any performance with the Surge versus a traditional impact driver, as you saw in the test. I did have a few hiccups with the tool whereby it would stall a little bit. I took my finger off the trigger, reapplied the trigger, and didn't have any issues afterward. Now I have to wonder if that is really just the Surge getting through the initial period of use, and I'm going to be testing this more on my own projects, and I'll let you know about that down the road. So let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments. Really appreciate it if you did that. I like it because it is a lot quieter, 16 to 18 decibels quieter than the 1-key, and if you work in a confined space, that's a really big deal. So that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching the video. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.